Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to stonksmaxxing, day 5. This is Abercrombie and Fitch. So, keeping up with the theme of apparel, footwear, and accessory brands, I decided to take a look at Abercrombie and Fitch, taking a break from VF and looking at a different company here. So, probably gonna have to take a look at VF again sometime soon, maybe this week, and maybe we'll rework the model that I have going on, predicting some of the cash flows in different types of scenarios and different valuation methods. But I have this today. Let's pull up Visual Studio. So today I want to work on Abercrombie and Fitch. The reason is because this company has been doing really well in the past, I think, year or so. It's more than doubled its stock price, and I want to find out why and use this as kind of a case study of why Abercrombie was so successful. So let me ANF.qmd, let me create a new file. Title Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, let's take a look at their stock price. ANF stock. So it has risen to a record high, and it's currently trading at a price earnings multiple of 33.49. Wow, that is really high. So it really just happened during, so when I feel like the CEO came in, Abercrombie CEO. Okay, so Abercrombie hired new CEO 2017. It's around here, right? And she was able to take the company from $11 per share to $131 per share in the span of, I think that's 6-7 years. She was able to grow the value of Abercrombie 10 times. I just realized, I don't know if I should be drinking this. I could probably drink this. Right, so what happened since then? And the stock was trading even lower. So maybe we could start with the annual reports of 2016. That's kind of when the company nosedived, even before, maybe 2013, 2011. All right, Abercrombie annual reports. So I had pulled up my computer up here too, but I'll just have this pulled up just so I could show you guys what I'm working on too. All right, Mac OS screen capture. Bottom. All right, so let's go back all the way to 2016. Download the 2015 annual report. So I think if we 2016 annual report. So at this point, Abercrombie owned Abercrombie Fitch, Hollister, Gilly Hicks, enough. Specialty retailer who primarily sells its products through stores and direct-to-consumer operations, as well as through various wholesale, franchise, and licensing arrangements. The company offers a broad array of apparel products, including knit tops, woven shirts, graphic t-shirts, fleece sweaters, jeans, woven pants, shorts, outerwear, dresses, intimates, and swimwear. Personal care brands and accessories for men, women, and kids under the Abercrombie and Fitch, Abercrombie Kids, Hollister, and Gilly Hicks brands. Has operations in America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. As of January 28, 2017, the company operated 79 stores in the United States and 189 stores outside of the US. Okay. Occasionally giving the rise to additional week. 2015 represented a 52-week fiscal year ended January 30th, 2016, into fiscal 2014 represents the 52-week fiscal year ended January 31st, 2015. In addition, all references herein to fiscal 2017 represent the 53-week fiscal year that will end on February 3rd, 2018. Okay, so makes free of charge on its internet website, abercrombie.com, under Investors, SEC filing, its annual reports, Form 10-K. Okay. The company has included its internet website address throughout this filing as textual reference only. The information contained within these internet websites is not incorporated. Okay. So Abercrombie and Fitch. The Abercrombie brand is the iconic global specialty retailer of high quality casual luxury apparel, accessories for men and women, with an updated attitude that reflects the confidence of today's 20-plus consumer. Abercrombie & Fitch remains true to its 125-year heritage of creating expertly crafted products with an effortless American style. It is the namesake brand of Abercrombie & Fitch. Operated. Okay, so this kind of operates. In 2017, they operated in multiple continents: North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East. And I guess all of this includes Abercrombie, Fitch, Hollister, Gilly Hicks. Abercrombie Kids creates smart and creative apparel of enduring quality that celebrates the wide-eyed wonder of children from 3 to 14 years. Okay, its products are made for play, tough enough to stand up to everyday adventures, while never compromising comfort, softness, or safety. The quintessential retail brand of the global teen consumer. Quintessential, I guess, is kind of the ultimates. Hollister celebrates the liberating spirit of the endless summer inside everyone. Inspired by California's laid-back attitude, Hollister's clothes are designed to be lived in and made your own for whatever life takes you. Hollister provides an engaging, welcoming, and unique experience around the globe. So Gilly Hicks, the brand to start and end your day with, carries bras, bralettes, undies, swimwear, loungewear, and sleepwear. Gilly Hicks' product is designed to be effortless and comfortable to align with our customers' on-the-go, busy lifestyle. I wanted to see, so they're currently trading at a market cap of $6.6 billion. This annual report and Form 10-K for information. The company determines a segment on the same basis that it uses to allocate resources and assess performance. All the company's operating segments sell a similar group of products: apparel, personal care products, and accessories for men, women, and kids. The company determined its brand-based operating segments as of January 28, 2017 to be Abercrombie, which includes the company's Abercrombie & Fitch and Abercrombie Kids brands. and Hollister, which includes the company's Hollister and Gilly Hicks brands. These operating segments have similar economic characteristics, classes of consumer products and production, and distribution methods, and have been aggregated into one reportable segment. So US 2016 was the highest geography. Okay, so turns out Abercrombie, the brand itself. Okay, so Hollister and Gilly Hicks sold more than Abercrombie. United States, so there were actually more Hollister stores compared to the Abercrombie. Even international too, okay. We put the customer at the center of everything we do. The company seeks to intimately understand its customer and inspire them through rich brand experiences wherever, whenever, and however they choose to shop. The company engages with its customers through in-store interactions, social media platforms, mobile applications, loyalty programs, online surveys, and customer reviews, and is continuously receiving and responding to customer feedback. Abercrombie and Hollister customer relationship management programs provide a platform to develop direct relationships with our customers. Our brands have a strong base of globally diverse followers on social media platforms. The company also engages with key influencers, such as celebrities, bloggers, and stylists, to share its products and communicate its brand identity. Okay? The company endeavors to be at the forefront of exploring new ways in which a customer may want to engage with our brand. This allows us to better understand who our customers are, what they value and aspire to, how they shop and behave, and what they expect from our brands. So it seems like they have this multi-pronged approach, really emphasizing social media, celebrities, influencers. It seems like customer engagement, this is one of the first bullet points that they have, so that's going to be an important. So just some notes. Let's see, 2016 annual 16 annual report. Okay, we have more stores of Hollister than A&F. US has more sales than international. I think there's around 708 total stores. Double check. Okay. And then operates in North America, Europe, Asia, and Middle East. So I'd assume that Middle East, maybe Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, maybe these countries. Maybe you also have Iran, Iraq. I think you also have Kuwait, Bahrain. Maybe Syria. Although I highly doubt that there's going to be a Hollister store in Syria. Maybe Israel, Lebanon, Jordan area could be. So those are all, I believe, Middle Eastern countries. Our brands have a strong base of globally diverse followers on key social media platforms. Right. As our customers increasingly shop across multiple channels, the company has developed and continues to expand its robust omni-channel capabilities. These capabilities now include ship from store, order in store, reserve in store, and purchase online pickup in store. Now these things I feel like are pretty commonplace, but I guess back in 2017, this was kind of a new idea being rolled out in the retail space. Right, more seamless. The company operates 30 desktop and mobile websites for its brands globally. The websites are available in 11 languages, except 29 currencies, and shipped to more than 120 countries. Total net sales. Oh, you know what? It's actually good I went through the economics maxing kind of streams, because I think we had wrote down there was about 180 to maybe 190 countries in the world, and so 120 divided by 190, let's try to do some quick rounding. So if we round up to 200, then I think 120 would be around maybe 60%. So how do we do this? 50% of 200 is 100. So how do we divide 100 by? We could divide 100 by 5, and we get, I think, 20. So yeah, I think it would be 60%. 40 would be 70, 60 would be 80. Yeah, around 60%, maybe a little bit less. 55. Oh, actually, it'll be a little bit more. So maybe 65%, 70%, because we had rounded up to 200, and then in reality, 200 is greater than 190. So because we're dividing by a high number, our actual percentage will be a little bit less. Okay, that's some quick maths. Maybe around 65% of all countries in the world they ship to. Total net sales through direct-to-consumer operations, including shipping and handling revenue, were $856 million for fiscal 2016, representing approximately 26% of total net sales. Okay. That is interesting. So ship to 120 countries. There's also, I remember we had something about currencies. I think there may be 80 or so currencies in the world. The most common ones, US, I think, is the reserve currency of the world. It just means that a lot of people hold US dollars. US dollars are the currency that most countries transact in. And then I think you have maybe euros, the sterling, pound sterling. I think also the Japanese yen could be another one. So these are all kind of popular currencies that are used across the world. 29 currencies. Oh, I forgot. So this is 2016, not 2017. So in stores, strategy rolls out omni-channel strategies. So these being ship from store. So omni-channel just means multiple channels, I guess sales channels. Different ways you can buy stuff, different ways you can interact with the store. So reserve in store. Oh, purchase online, pick up in store. You know, there's gotta be some software, I feel like, that can help with this. Is there software that helps set this up? There's gotta be some type of inventory tracking software that maybe Abercrombie could buy, or maybe they've made it themselves. 26%, 856.8 million of sales were through direct to consumer operations. Of net sales, so I think net sales probably includes returns as well. The company continues to expand its brand reach through various wholesale, franchise, and licensing arrangements. Total net sales from wholesale, franchise, and licensing operations were 36.1 for fiscal 2016 for international franchise stores, all of which are located in Mexico. So I think this is probably going to be so we have some risk. Properties. Okay, so yeah, these are all important sections, although I want to get back to where we were. So I think this is going to be pretty important. Meeting the company's objective of delivering on-trend, compelling, high-quality products assortments to its customers is dependent upon its network of third-party vendors. During fiscal 2016, the company sourced merchandise through approximately 150 vendors located throughout the world, primarily in Asia and Central America. Okay, so I guess with merchandise, this is a section on how the company makes its products and where it gets it from. Did not source more than 10% of its merchandise from any single factory or supplier during fiscal 2016. The company pursues a global sourcing strategy that includes relationships with vendors in 17 countries as well as the US. The company's foreign sourcing of merchandise is negotiated and settled in US dollars. All product sources, including independent manufacturers and suppliers, must achieve and maintain the company's high-quality standards, which are an integral part of the company's identity. The company has established superior product quality standards to ensure the high quality of fabrics and other materials used in the company's products. So maybe that could be some type of advantage that the company is claiming. In this case, A&F is probably thinking, hey, look, our clothes is probably better quality. We have these high quality suppliers compared to other competitors, compared to other brands. Although I'd assume that the companies or the suppliers that Abercrombie is licensing their production to, or maybe contracting out the production, is probably also used by other fashion brands. So I don't know if I could say that's a 100% competitive advantage. So the company's network is built to deliver stock to its stores and fulfill direct-to-consumer orders with speed and efficiency. The company's merchandise is shipped to the company's distribution centers, DCs, where it is received and inspected before being shipped to stores or direct-to-consumer companies. Okay. I guess that means all of the clothes or products are just stored in distribution centers. New Albany, Ohio, one of which is a dedicated direct-to-consumer facility, and one third-party DC located in Reno, Nevada, that service all North American stores and direct-to-consumer stores outside of Europe and Asia. The company uses a third-party DC in the Netherlands for the distribution of merchandise to stores and direct-to-consumer located in Europe, a third-party distribution center in China for the distribution of merchandise to stores and direct-to-consumer customers located in China, a third-party distribution center in Hong Kong for the distribution center of merchandise to stores and direct-to-consumers located in Asia, a third-party DC in the United Arab Emirates for the distribution of merchandise in stores located in the Middle East. The company utilizes primarily one contact carrier to ship merchandise and related materials to its North American stores and direct-to-consumer customers, and several contact carriers for its Europe and Asian stores and direct-to-consumer customers. So what is a contact carrier? I'm not entirely sure. In the shipping industry. Okay, I guess a contact carrier is just a privately contracted freight shipper or freight mover. So supplies, manufacturing. ANF has a broad network of factories/suppliers. I don't think they actually make things in-house. Don't think they make the clothes themselves. Manufacture the clothes themselves. So maybe the actual clothing brand industry has become very profitable because a lot of the work that is done, a lot of the labor and materials for clothes is probably cheap, very cheap. Let's say $1 or a few cents for a t-shirt that Abercrombie then sells for, I'd say probably retail nowadays $40, $35 for original price. On sale probably $15. So that is a pretty wide margin, but then you have to kind of attach shipping, handling costs to the cost of producing. And so maybe a t-shirt itself, the labor, material, shipping, all of that costs around $2. Maybe that's a way to think about how margins work in the apparel, footwear, accessory industry. So industry. No, this is not. So industry. How do margins, how does the gross margin look like for a t-shirt / apparel clothes? How much does a t-shirt usually cost? Yeah, I wonder. How much does a t-shirt cost to make? Okay. These are all questions I want to ask myself. Oh, and then also distribution. ANF distributes its clothes through a network of distribution center. It owns one in Ohio and contracts the rest to third parties located around the world. All right. Oh, I think we have one person in the chat. Hey, what's good, Andre? Yo. American Eagle. Yeah, American Eagle could be interesting too. I used to shop maybe once or twice at American Eagle. I don't think I have anything in my closet that is American Eagle. Now it's mostly just Uniqlo, to be honest. A lot of that, and I have a few, I guess you could say, sportswear items. I'm trying to think. Yeah, what is my closet? I used to be big into skate apparel, kind of skatewear, and then I stopped skating for a little bit, so I kind of grew out of that. But now I'm back in skating, so I like it again. I guess I really like the business professional look, so I like having nice shirts. Maybe some J. Crew preppy type look. That's one way that I want to style myself in the future, is probably that. Contracts the rest to third parties. Okay, located around the world. Located around the world. Then ANF has a contract carrier, so private carrier it has a shipping contract with. Alright. I think... Oh shit. I invested $200 a year back and lost $80. I'm so sorry. Wait, I want to see American Eagle stock. Oh fuck. Yeah, so it seems like it's pretty volatile just by looking at the prices. I guess that's just how the retail industry is. Retail, in the sense, more so fashion. Trends change all the time, so maybe... Yeah, interesting. Quiet Logistics, that could be interesting. So they acquired a company in 2021. I wonder what Quiet Logistics is. This is kind of a side quest, but I feel like it could be interesting. To get goods to stores has 8 fulfillment centers in 6 cities where workers aided by robots fulfill shipping orders for digital apparel and lifestyle brands such as Mack Weldon, Outdoor Voices. Okay, I do have some Outdoor Voices clothes, and Peloton. Just also includes Quiet Logistics investments in an undisclosed logistics business in a robotics company. Okay, that's kind of interesting that a clothing retailer would go into the business of robot warehouses. Yeah, maybe to become, I think the term is vertically integrated. I'm not too sure. Oh. These collaborative robots can guide workers to be picked and can transport goods across warehouse to be packed and shipped. The robotics firm spun off in 2015. Pi Logistics was acquired by related property investor Greenfield Partners. You know, it would be interesting to open something like that. I'm gonna bookmark this. So what are the people here saying? Okay, interesting. Transportation and warehousing, employment change from... Okay, I will, see this article. This could be an interesting thing to look at because it is true. I do think that warehousing is probably an important part of the economy and just the retail consumer discretionary industry as a whole. People buy things, I guess a lot of things, and those things need to be stored somewhere in the US. So what is this for the fiscal year ended 2016? Okay, this is fiscal year ended 2017 then? January 28th. January 30th. Okay, so yeah, this is 2016. Business. Okay. Merchandise suppliers. Oh, wait, no, we have here. So the company's management information systems consist of a full range of retail, merchandising, and financial systems. The systems include applications related to point of sale, direct to consumer, inventory management, supply chain, planning, sourcing, merchandising, and financial reporting. The company continues to invest in technology to upgrade core systems to enhance efficiencies, including the support of its direct-to-consumer operations, omni-channel capabilities, customer relationship management tools, and loyalty programs. The retail apparel market has two principal selling seasons. The spring season, which includes the first and second fiscal quarters, and the fall season, which includes the third and fourth fiscal quarters. As is typical in the apparel industry, the company experienced its greatest sales activity during the fall season due to back to school, August, and holiday November and December sale periods. Okay, I think, is that reflected within the stock price of Abercrombie and Fitch. So let's take a look here, right? You have winter, holiday, prices rise. So this is probably spring season. Okay, stays the same, and then back to schools around this time. So maybe you have a jump, and then you have holiday seasons here. So there's kind of a jump in the price within the holiday and back to school, kind of. And then you have a just overall decline. So I think this is when interest rates started getting pushed up. You have back to school again. Okay, and then you do have some holiday. So there does seem to be some cyclicality with the price of Abercrombie. You kind of have these peaks and troughs. Although surprisingly, sometimes they don't fully align with the actual years. Now, do I think that this is bubble behavior? I do think so, but I still haven't had a full picture yet of what's been going on. So let's see. Okay, there's also the seasonality of the apparel industry. So I guess you could say it's a cyclical, I guess. That's what the fancy finance word is. Seasons. There are two main seasons that the apparel industry follows. Spring, summer, fall, winter. And there are there are usually two periods when sales are higher than are the highest. One, back to school, and two, holidays. That's an interesting thing, right? So economy, how many kids are there in the US? Where are they located? I feel like the geography of maybe where the consumers are, it plays a big role. Who is the target audience of Abercrombie? Abercrombie. What are their demographics? I'm not too sure if that's really an economy type thing, but could be something interesting to look at. Back to school and holidays. So this is August, and then what is it called? Back to school and November to December. Okay. So there's a few trademarks here, right? There's some IP. You the Abercrombie, Hollister, Gilly Hicks, Smooth, Seagull logos are registered and register pending with the registers of countries where stores are located or likely to be located in the future. Okay. Yeah, that's true. So there's competition for consumer discretionary spending from other product and experiential categories, such as technology, restaurants, travel, and media content. So while you could be spending money on clothes, you could also be spending money on going out to eat, or maybe going to, let's say, a trip to the Bahamas. Although I'd argue that spending on food at restaurants is probably going to be the highest, or I guess you could say highest necessity on the list. I mean, you don't really need to go to a trip, but you do need to eat, and I think buying food is probably the closest thing to being some type of consumer staple. I guess you could argue, I guess the traditional measure of consumer staple could be like a pharmacy or a grocery store, stuff like that. Maybe drink businesses, food businesses. Consumers are increasingly shopping online and via mobile devices, which enable consumers to quickly and conveniently comparison shop for product availability and by price. Product selection, quality, store location, and price. Yeah. What sets different brands apart? You could say quality, customer experience, price, brand image, okay, and then who competes with Abercrombie? What do you call it? You have other apparel brands and other discretionary categories. Travel, movies, restaurants. As of March 22nd, 2017, the company employed approximately 43,000 associates, of which approximately 35,000 were part-time associates, which equates to approximately 5,000 full-time equivalents. On average, the company employed approximately 16,000 full-time equivalents during fiscal 2016. Maintains a good relationship with its associates. However, in the normal course of business, the company is party to lawsuits involving former and current associates. That's not good. So here are a few executive officers. Okay, I'm just reading through all of these. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who still shops at Kohl's. Okay, so they have a pretty diverse set of presidents, executive officers that have wide range of experiences from different types of fashion brands and also other retailers and even in the finance industry. So there's pretty good diversity on the board in terms of experience. It seems like you have both men and women, which is strong. Opponent Fran Howard was the chief executive officer, dissolved the office of the chairman. Okay. Okay, so it's currently 1 o'clock. Probably going to spend a little bit longer on this, and then I'm probably going to head to bed around 1:10, 1:15. I'm starting to get a bit tired. Alright, I'm going to skip through some of the risk for right now. There's a lot of these, and just go straight to see the properties. Okay, so I don't think then Abercrombie or Hollister owns any of the stores that it's in. It mostly just leases them out. And I'm surprised to see that California, I guess that's where Hollister is more popular. New York. So, do they have one in every single state? Do I see a South Dakota? No, I do not. There's a single one in North Dakota, which is interesting. Hong Kong, Ireland, Italy, Japan. Oh, there is one in Kuwait. United Arab Emirates, I was right. Okay, I think those are probably the countries that actually sell in the Middle East. China's a big one, I think. Singapore, okay. Korea. Hong Kong, alright. It's not that many. Not that many stockholders. fiscal 2016, fiscal 2015, fiscal 2014, fiscal 2013, fiscal 2020, 2012. Okay. So I can see why the stock has declined so much from fiscal 2012 all the way down to fiscal 2016. I do want to do a quick comparison in Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, yeah, this airport. Okay, so it's not great, although I do want to see then the quarterly earnings of SEC filings. Why is Christian Scott getting booted? Fitch. So phantom stock. I think this might be something that is exclusive to the insiders. Alright. Kristen Scott, Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, let's take a look at the 10Q quarterly report. I do want to see okay, so we do see some growth in not only in earnings but also in revenue. Although I do have a feeling right now a lot of investors are very bullish. The good thing is, though, that this company has virtually no debt at all. And its current assets far outweigh the value of any type of liability. Paid in capital, yeah, retained earnings is really, really high. And I guess the company is buying back shares, so that could be another reason why the earnings per share has increased, and also why the price has increased. E-share is becoming more valuable. I do wonder if So what changed, right? 4 billion in sales in 2020 and 2014. Company was worth maybe a few billion. Is the company really worth 6 billion? Yeah, maybe 3 billion. Is the company really worth 6 billion today, trading at a 33 price earnings ratio multiple? I'm not entirely sure. And I don't know if it's sustainable. Total net sales. Okay. So I think this is where my mind is kind of not working anymore. It's just not wanting to focus. So there's 2018, 2017 annual report. Loyalty programs, merchandise. Executive officer. All right, 2019 then, so this would be 2018 annual report. So this is where the strategic store operations, merchandising, vendors. Lease facilities and other operating leases. Okay. So 2020, that would be 2019 annual report. Fran. Concept to customer, the long-term strategy. Okay, so maybe their data analytics platform is just really powerful. Ooh, that's a big thing. there is a big decline. All right. Then you also have, I think Lululemon is another big company within this space, and arguably one of the stocks that has been really powerhousing. And a report. See, so they IPO'd back then. United States. What about Under Armour stock? Founder Kevin Plank. Right, so there is virtually no growth incorporated into the business. I do not think. Okay, so Lululemon is in the space of yoga apparel. There's a few things to think about here. Alright, with that, I think I'm going to end the stream here and probably continue this tomorrow. I am feeling pretty tired, so I think I will see you guys in the next episode. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.